we're live.
Good morning, and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. This is show number 183. I'm Pete Braley, along with my co-host, the show creator, the executive producer, the all-around great guy. That'd be my son, Matt.
That's me.
Hello?
That's me.
Hello?
Yeah. Eyeballs aren't working right today, so something about my contacts. So, we'll see.
Should I read the chats? Should I?
We'll see. And if I royally screw them up, let me know.
If we miss a few chats or totally misread them, let us know.
Yeah, so people are already going to protest the Stumpah. They're like, he's not reading my answer correct. I wrote the correct answer. We'll see.
What are they? Is it allergies? Or
I think they're dry right now.
They're dry?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for choosing us. Our goal is to simply start your day off on a positive note. So if you like what we do, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future shows. We're live weekday mornings at 8 o'clock on YouTube and also available wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Coming up today, we'll play Would You Rather? It's our new Monday thing. How many toppings are too many toppings on a pizza? Wait till you hear this story. We have some tips on how to handle emails and a brand new Stumpah that I see in the chats people are already excited about.
A new Stumpah season.
A new Stumpah season.
Season 2 of the Stumpah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Congratulations to Gary, the winner of season 1. And he picked out his merch. It should be arriving, I think, this week, right?
I have no idea.
I forgot what the date was. It's coming, Gary, all right? Anyway, good morning and welcome. Hope you had a nice Easter. We certainly did yesterday. Well, I shouldn't speak for you. I had a good day. Did you have a good day?
No, I didn't. Thanks for speaking for me.
Okay.
No,
well,
yes, I had a great day.
That's why I said I shouldn't speak for you.
I had a great day.
Yes. My son Doug and daughter-in-law Marla are visiting. They flew in yesterday, and he went to pick them up.
Of course I did. I'm a nice guy.
And Kat.
Of course she did. She's a nice guy.
Right. Nice guy. Although he told me yesterday that he ain't going to pick them up. He's going to drive right by. See, Doug and Marla went to Nashville before they came here.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize they both did. I thought it was just Doug. They both bought cowboy hats. So this guy was saying, if he's wearing that cowboy hat, I'm driving right by.
I called him when I was getting close. I was like, hey, we're a couple minutes out. Are you guys waiting by the curb? He's like, oh, yeah, you'll see me. I was like, okay. And I did see him.
Yeah.
I did see him. It was a big old cowboy hat.
I told him I want to see that on the golf course. He'll probably do it, too.
Yeah, probably. Unless he does it, he might not want to sweat in it, It's a nice hat.
That's true.
It's a nice hat.
It is true. So.
But he has 2, don't worry. He bought 2 of them. So maybe he can wear his backup hat.
He bought two cowboy hats?
They bought one first, and then they found a better one.
Oh.
So that's what happened. Maybe he'll wear the backup hat.
Yeah. Studio dog Charlie is in his perch right now, and by the way, we do close the curtains. If somebody says, why don't you just close the curtains on the dog? We do every morning. But
and then you might be thinking, why don't you clothespin the curtain shut?
We tried
that, and he ate the clothespins.
Right.
So, I didn't want Charles eating too many clothespins, so I don't do that anymore.
And we have some nice spring mornings here, and people are out walking their dogs in the morning, and he doesn't like anybody walking by the house.
No, you dare.
There's a lady with a stroller. I don't know what he has against strollers and babies, but he does not like that stroller.
Apparently, he owns the entire town of Fairhaven. Don't you dare walk.
Hey,
get over here. Pete's raising his voice early in the morning. Settle down.
Well, he's getting on my case.
Settle down,
man.
Pete. We're trying to start people's day on a positive note.
Positive note. That's right. I got to remember that.
All right, moving on.
Good morning. It is Monday, April 18th. It's National Animal Crackers Day. Gotta love some animal crackers. National Columnist Day, of which I used to be one, and there are very few left, really, in the world. It's National Lineman Appreciation Day. This is not a football thing. This honors the men and women who work around the clock to keep the power going. And we do need them with storms, right?
Not to be confused with NFL linemen.
No.
That's what I originally thought. I was like, wow, it's kind of a weird day.
Yeah.
Specifically for the linemen
Just
of
for
the
the
NFL.
linemen? No running backs? No.
Weird,
but no. It's the linemen.
Yes.
On the Datebook today, it was on this day in 1775 that Paul Revere and William Dawes never gets credit, rode from Charlestown to Lexington warning, the British are coming, the British are coming. On this day in 1906, the great San Francisco earthquake and fire killed nearly 4,000 people and destroyed 75% of the city. It was on this day in 1912. I'm going to ignore him. Maybe it'll go away.
Go for it.
That doesn't work, though.
No, it never works.
On this day in 1912, the Carpathia brings 705 survivors from the Titanic to New York City. On this day in 1995, quarterback Joe Montana announced his retirement from football. He had a great career with the 49ers. Then he went to the Chiefs after that, and it just wasn't the same, you know? It was like Brady going to the Buccaneers. It's like, really?
Except Brady actually won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true. On this day in 1998, the NFL draft was held. Tennessee quarterback Peyton Manning was the first pick by the Indianapolis Colts. On this day in 1999, Wayne Gretzky played his last game in the NHL. And on this day in 2013, Iron Man 3, starring Robert Downey Jr. and Gwyneth Paltrow, premiered in London. Celebrity birthdays. Actor James Woods is 75. Rick Moranis from Honey I Shrunk the Kids is 69. Conan O'Brien is 59, born in Brookline, Massachusetts. Melissa Joan Hart from, Sabrina and Clarissa? She is 46. Kourtney Kardashian is 43 today. And baseball's Miguel Cabrera, who is slowly approaching hit number 3,000. He is 39, still playing for the Tigers. All right, who do we have in the chats this morning?
Well, first, I was so focused on Charles. Was there any song ones?
No.
No? Okay.
No,
I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything.
No, you didn't miss any.
I wasn't paying attention at all. I have after Lineman Day, I have no idea what it is. So I heard something about Paul Revere. We'll see. Well, I'll catch up later,
You'll catch up, I guess.
But good morning, everyone.
Can you read the tweet?
Can I read what tweet?
Can you read the chats?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see. Abby did say ortho appointment for Logan this morning, so I'll be scooting out early. I swear no one cares about me watching the show. So disrespectful.
I know, huh?
You know, to everybody. The world shouldn't start until like 9:30.
I think we've covered this before, but I tell everybody I'm available after 10.
Yeah, that's how I make my appointments.
That's it.
They all think we sleep in late. We're a bunch of bums.
Yep.
But, you know, a couple people ready for season 2 of the Stumpah.
All
so
right.
let's see. Everybody's going to become a Gary this season, I guess we'll call. We haven't picked an end date. We'll have to discuss that after.
Yeah.
And
I feel we went a long time last time.
Yeah, but like I said, we kind of have to go a decent amount of time to create some separation.
True. That's right.
And we went a long time, and there was still a bunch of people. There was like 4 people tied for second place.
All right.
Let's see. We do have a request. I lost it. Where'd it go? Diane says, Pete, let's hear you sing a little of Glenn Campbell's Wichita Lineman.
Oh, that's right. It is National Lineman Day today, right?
Do you know it?
I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching for a gonna run, and I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. I'm at the chorus.
Okay, you're really taking this one.
But the Wichita lineman is still on the line. Okay.
Oh, we're done?
He's an awesome guitar player, by the way. Or was. I'm sorry, he passed away now. Do you ever see, you can find him on YouTube.
But the music lives on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You can find, there's a Glenn Campbell video on YouTube of him playing the William Tell Overture.
Okay.
You know?
Not by what you just said. No.
No.
That didn't help at all.
He's with a whole orchestra, but just those fingers move. Man, he's so good.
Yeah.
So, anyway. So there you
let's
go.
see here.
Well, Wichita Lineman.
That was great. Danny says, by the way, I never heard from Trish. Does Doug like IPAs? I have a donation to make to the Doug is Visiting Fund. The problem is Doug's flying home, though.
Yeah.
So you'd have to drink a lot of, I heard Dana has a lot of IPAs.
And
He
we're
said,
not
or
going,
do you like IPAs, Matt? Never had one. So
we're not going down until
May.
middle of May.
Yeah.
So
we'll see what happens.
I don't think I like a Pilsner or a blonde beer, I've been told.
Okay.
So is that, I'm not sure what an IPA is. So I don't like a heavy lager.
Never had one.
But
I'm down to try.
I'll ask Doug.
We'll see. Emily says, my parents got kittens this weekend. They named the boy Charlie. He's already a little rascal. Charlie Brown. Yeah. Charles.
You.
We're talking about you. You're a little rascal, too.
Your namesake.
You could just chill. Nice. It's Monday morning, man. Don't you just want to curl up, a nice little dog bowl of coffee, watch some cartoons, maybe Sports Center, catch up on the Celtics win yesterday?
Yeah.
Dana says, Matt, choreography, right on point. Yeah. Also, Gail said, love it, Pete. Diane says, beautiful, Pete. Clearly, they had their sound off. I'm
Hey.
kidding. I'm kidding. It was great. It was great. Yeah, you'll have to rewatch the show, see my choreography.
Did you? Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah.
Did you see the Celtics game last night? Kyrie Irving, or yesterday afternoon? I don't know, but the Celtics fans just go crazy booing him. It's Boston.
See,
right?
I love it though. The hatred of him is equal to his hatred of us. So it just works. Like I hope it never, it never goes crazy. Like people are worried that Kyrie's gonna really go after the Celtics fans, calling us disrespectful again. But he flips Celtics fans off.
Yep.
And the Celtics fans talk crap to him. I think it's an even bout. As long as no one starts using any profanity or inappropriate. Well, I mean, there's definitely profanity. But I'm saying, calling him certain words.
He made a basket. Oh, I hear it.
Yeah. And don't do any of that. Yeah. Don't be racist in any way. As long as stay away from that.
Friendly trash talk.
Fun trash talk. Let's keep it that way. I like it.
He made a basket yesterday and flipped a bird to the crowd.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It should be able to work. And people were criticizing him. Now, I disagree with that. It should be able to work both ways.
Yeah,
he can flip us off. We can boo the crap out of him. He walked off the court. Someone was like, Kyrie, you suck. Yeah. He was like, hey, suck my, It's all friendly trash talk. Just don't let it escalate. Let's not do that.
Is it LeBron who came out this year and said it's getting too bad? Yeah. It's getting worse.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. As of right now, I think it's fun with Kyrie.
In the news on this Monday morning, today is tax day, except in Massachusetts and Maine. It's usually April 15th, but I did find out why it was delayed this year. It was not because of Good Friday. It was because the federal employees in D.C., including the IRS, were off on Friday in observance of Emancipation Day. I guess that's like our Patriots' Day. It's a holiday in Washington.
Oh.
It's a holiday in D.C. Emancipation Day marks the abolition of slavery in the District of Columbia.
Oh, okay. I thought it was everywhere. I was like, why did they only celebrate? That's kind of weird.
It was because it was there.
Okay.
In 1862. Residents in Massachusetts and Maine, so this is Lori too, have until the 19th to file their taxes because the two states observe Patriots Day because Maine used to be part of Massachusetts.
Interesting.
So there you go. So it's tax day for our North Carolina, Maryland, Pennsylvania viewers, but not so much here. According to LendingTree, nearly half of Americans, 46%, say they plan to save their refund this year. 37% plan to pay off some debt with it. 22% say the money will go to household expenses. Surprisingly, only 8% say they will splurge on something.
And 92% were lying. No, I'm kidding. Save it. Yeah, invest it. Do something.
And there's the rest of us who probably, I think we owed the Fed, but not the state.
Don't say we. I got a little bit.
Oh, you got a little bit.
I got a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Lunch on you. The market for sports trading cards hasn't been so great in recent years, but it appears to be making a big comeback. Case in point, a collector just paid $312,000 for a Josh Allen rookie card at an auction. That's $312,000 for a quarterback who's only been in the NFL for 4 years. The card's buyer is banking on Allen continuing to prove himself to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I think so. I think that's a safe bet. It's an investment for sure, considering that a Patrick Mahomes rookie card sold last year for $4.3 million. So I guess that would be a decent start.
Yeah.
Prince Harry and Megan Markle took a big step toward a possible reconciliation with the royal family recently. The two had a meeting with Queen Elizabeth and Prince Charles in London last week, according to TMZ, who called the get-together an attempt to smooth things over since they stepped down as senior members of the royals in 2020. Though Harry has been in the UK several times since 2020, this was Meghan's first trip there since the couple stepped down. That comes as the Queen, who's now 95, has been experiencing some health issues. She didn't go to church yesterday. She didn't go to the traditional Easter service. Prince Charles is seemingly getting ready to take the throne. I read something the other day that he's like 72 or 73. That dude's been waiting since his 30s, I think, to be, he's been groomed to be the king since he was born. But I think he's been waiting since he was in his 30s, maybe 40s, for maybe his mother to retire or something. I guess when you're queen, you don't retire, right? I guess. Police in Greenville, South Carolina are asking for the public's help in finding a man who's been going around town tossing pies in people's faces. Police became aware of the pie guy after a woman reported being pelted in the face with a plate of whipped cream while she was walking her child in a stroller. The department has since learned of multiple other pie-in-the-face attacks that have occurred around town, and they were able to get a picture of the suspect holding one of the pies. Cops are asking anyone who might be able to identify them to contact them, please. And the man who paid over $500,000 for what appeared to be Tom Brady's final touchdown pass won't be left holding the bag after all. His lawyer cut a deal with the seller and the auction house. According to TMZ, attorney Jeffrey Lichtman was able to get his client out of the deal, which went sour after Brady unretired one day after the auction, thus making that ball worthless. The ball, which is the record 624th touchdown pass of Brady's career, will now be returned to the seller. Terms of the deal were not disclosed. That's good. I mean,
it's good. It stinks for the seller, you know. Tom Brady really ruined that for him.
Yeah, from what I'm reading, Tom Brady kind of screwed up a few things for a few people.
This, like, retirement, non-retirement is getting more annoying by the day. Yeah.
There's going to be a movie, don't you think?
It probably produced by Tom Brady. To be honest, I think this whole thing is just a way for him to make a little bit more money. Ever since I saw the T-shirt that said unfinished business, I was like, bro, did you just fake retire to sell a T-shirt?
To sell a T-shirt.
It's getting annoying. I don't want to talk about it.
And how do you feel? Well, you don't want to talk about it, but
that's fine. We can talk about it.
Do you feel this is all tarnishing his image a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Like when he retired, it was like, you know, the whole not mentioning the Patriots thing was a little annoying. But at the same time, it was like, all right, you know, he went to the Bucs, he won his Super Bowl, but we still love you, Tom. You did a lot for us. But now it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like,
and
talking about maybe owning the Dolphins, playing for the Dolphins,
he
and
might
all
be
this stuff.
There's a very good chance that next year he's going to be the minority owner of the Dolphins and also play quarterback for Miami. And as a Miami fan, I don't like that idea. I'm like, you know, I'm not saying Tua Tagovailoa is the answer.
Mm-hmm. You just wanted to say his last name.
And how's he
to prove that you could say it?
Yeah. How's he going to play this whole season? Looking over his shoulder, Tom here yet? Is Tom here yet? You know?
What you weren't even looking out the window that time. You just you don't like Tom is what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
He's young. He doesn't really know what Tom did for us.
Could be.
We got to cut him some slack there. Yeah.
Hey, shall we get to the Stumpah?
Oh yeah, we shall.
It is season 2 of the Stumpah, and our question today is: according to a recent survey, 10% of attached women have gotten one of these without telling their partner. Guys are only half as likely to have one. What is it?
It's a super long question.
Yeah, it is.
The font had to be like really small. Hopefully you guys can read that.
It's kind of weird in this day and age hearing the phrase attached woman.
Yeah, it's kind of
we
a
probably
stupid
should have
phrase.
changed that. But
According to a recent survey, 10% of women in a relationship
there you go.
have gotten one of these without telling their partner.
Yeah.
Guys in a relationship are only half as likely to have one.
Yeah, that's probably much better. What do you think it is? All right, let us know with your guesses in the chat. And if you're playing along at home, just keep scoring your head. Go ahead. You can claim to be the winner. It won't be official, but you can claim it.
Sure.
You know, so. And while we wait for answers, today's fascinating fact: did you know that walking in space might cause you to crave a steak? Why? Well, astronauts returning from a spacewalk have noted the aroma of various odors on their spacesuits, ranging from metal, smelling like metal, to a charcoal broiled steak. That is due to, should I try this on a Monday morning?
Sure.
Polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons.
Nailed it.
Otherwise known as PAHs, which are byproducts of dying stars. Wow. So these PAHs that are also released from burning coal, wood, gasoline, and, you guessed it, charcoal broiled meat. So when they get back in the International Space Station, I guess,
maybe it's because
smell like steak.
Maybe it's because they've been eating like just switching cameras over here, ruining everything. Maybe it's because they've been eating like I don't know whatever that is, like styrofoam ice cream or whatever.
Oh yeah, that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So they're just like mentally like picturing steak.
Did we ever eat that? I remember we bought some at
I think
the
we did.
Smithsonian.
I think we did. That's what I remember. It's just like dry, like styrofoam almost.
If you go to the Air and Space Museum, which we love,
it's really cool
in Washington, you can buy these little packets of space ice cream, and
I have to make sure he's not tearing up a couch.
Yeah, he's getting adventurous now. He's got the cushions off the.
Really annoying me, pal.
Yeah,
You're really getting to me.
he's got the cushions kind of all jacked up over there.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
anyway,
get over here.
according to a recent study, 10% of women in a relationship have gotten one of these without telling their partner. Guys are only half as likely to have one. What do we have for guesses?
All right, let's see. I have to tame a dog and read answers at the same time. Gary, right off the bat.
Yes.
STD.
STD. No.
No. Incorrect. Diane, a lot of people, Diane says tattoo.
Tattoo? No. No.
So if anyone else answered tattoo, unfortunately, that's not the answer. Dana says engagement gifts.
Ooh. No, that's not it.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
That's true. Guys don't get those.
Engagement gifts?
Yeah. I don't think.
I don't know. I've never been engaged.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you. Let's see. Gail also says STD. No. No. Gary says birthday present.
Good guess, but no,
Nope.
that's not it.
Nope. Dana says, Gary, I just spit out my coffee. It's the Stumpah winner, just right back at it with great answer. Allison says anniversary gift.
No, that's not it.
Nope. Emily says a pet for them to share.
No, not a pet.
Justin says a promise ring.
A promise ring? No. No.
Justin says jewelry with name on it. That's a good guess.
Ooh, yes, good guess, but no.
No. Allison says a piercing.
A piercing? No, not
No.
a piercing.
Emily says a Christmas card.
No.
No. Justin says makeup.
Not makeup? No.
Let's see. Danny says personalized tattoo.
No,
A
not
tattoo of their name. Risky business.
Yes, it is.
But hey, Abby says a newer car.
No, not a newer car.
Abby says, is it half of the 10% or half in general? Half is likely, so half of the 10%. So women are 5%. Men are 5. No, women are 10%. Men are 5%.
Right.
That's the way I interpret the question.
And you know,
if that helps you, I don't know how that helps you. But
and you know more about math than I do.
Yeah. Let's see. Dana says house or car.
No.
No.
No and no.
Diane says another partner on the side.
No.
Thinking positive here. No. No. And that's all I have right now. We got a little Monday morning Stumpah. People still half asleep. What's going on here?
Could be, huh?
Dana says mistress.
A mistress?
Or wait, he said mysteries or mister. Mistress or mister. Do you call a male mistress a mister?
Well, he did.
Is that a thing?
I'll have to
That's
look it up.
confusing because mister is like pretty straightforward.
generic.
Pretty generic.
Yeah.
Either way.
No.
Incorrect.
No, it's
Incorrect.
not right.
No.
No.
Allison says cosmetic surgery. Justin said plastic surgery.
No.
Both of
No.
them. Incorrect.
Yeah.
Gail says colonoscopy. No.
No.
Not it. Not it.
Okay, never mind.
We're going, you got to think outside the box sometimes,
So what do you think it is? According to a recent survey, 10% of women in a relationship have gotten one of these without telling their partner. Guys are only half as likely. I don't understand that.
What?
Why guys are only half as likely to do it. But
This is just the survey.
I
Whoever
guess.
they surveyed, they found this out.
That's what they said.
All right, last couple answers. Abby says promotion.
No. Not a
Nope.
promotion.
Emily says tubes tied / vasectomy.
No.
No. Justin says a therapist.
No, not a therapist.
Nope. Abby says a separate bank account.
A separate bank account is right. We have a winner.
Man, okay, Abby. A little day one Stumpah winner out here. She's like, I'm wasting no time. I'm coming after Gary.
And she has to leave early today
That's
for
true.
Logan's
That's
appointment.
true. So crunch time.
Yeah,
throwing
worked
in
out
the
for
answer
you.
there. Yeah, secret bank account.
Yeah, getting a secret bank account from the spouse.
Yeah.
I guess it's more popular than I realized, or than Mom.
I don't know.
Mom and I have had a joint account since day one, I think.
We get it. You're gonna have a healthy marriage. You know what I'm saying, guys? Ugh.
I'm so tired of hearing this stuff.
Yeah, God.
Oh, my goodness.
I gotta tame a dog.
Congratulations to Abby. Yes, Charlie is on hyperdrive today. I don't know what this dog... I don't think he got into anything. I didn't feed him any sugar yesterday. I don't know what's going on, but anyway. It's almost time for Would You Rather. I'm going to wait, see if my partner's ready to go here. He's
No, I'm good.
dog training and producing. So
I want him to come close enough where I can pick him up.
Oh, okay.
'Cause then he sits on my lap, but he runs away because he knows. And then he's trapped on camera. He has to behave. He doesn't want to misbehave in front of the world. you know?
Right. Oh, he's coming over
A lot
to
of
you.
pressure. Yeah, but it's hard to catch him.
He won't let you get him, huh? All right, we're going to play Would You Rather. I have 5 different questions here, and there's a couple that I'm still, and Matt was saying, well, that means it's a good question. There's a couple that I'm still not sure what my answer is. But here we go. Is he running away again? Yep. Watch out for all the wires over there, buddy. His tail's going. He's happy.
He's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a game to him.
All right, here we go. Would you rather? Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere or be able to read minds?
Teleport anywhere.
Yeah, that was my answer.
People have some weird thoughts. I don't want to hear them. That's literally the only reason. I don't want to mess with people's creepy thoughts. I don't think I could live with myself.
See, I was focusing more on being able to get anywhere I wanted to get.
That'd be cool.
I'm going to teleport.
That'd be cool. But originally I was like, let's dissect this for a second. Then I thought of reading people's weird thoughts, and I was like, nope, don't want to do that. Teleport everywhere for sure, 100%.
Especially like yesterday, if you were at the airport and there's all these people. If all of their messages are coming at you, that's a bit overwhelming.
Headache.
Yes.
Instant headache.
Yes.
You know.
Instant headache.
You don't want to deal with that. You know.
All right. So would anyone else rather read minds? We all vote for.
I'm seeing all teleports on my
teleports?
screen.
Yeah. Number 2, would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to stand in line again?
See, I know your answer.
What do you think?
Traffic lights.
Nope.
Really?
I would rather never, because I agree with you that sometimes when you're driving, it's good to have a red light.
Yep. So I'm also
So you can
never have to stand in line.
Yeah. So you can either, check your phone, change your music, make a call.
Shouldn't check your phone. Just change your, in my opinion, change your music and hit the call button is the only 2 excuses you got.
All right.
Don't be texting at a red light, not supposed to do it.
Or-
Also, I just don't want to be the person behind you when the light turns green, you're not going.
Yeah.
Don't be texting. Okay?
Also,
we all got places to be.
Also, I find red lights the best place if you have to blow your nose, because I have never been able.
What an old person thing. Blowing your nose in the car, man.
I have never been able to drive with one hand and blow my nose one-handed.
I've granted, I've been driving for, let's see, I'm 23. So you drive when you're, we'll say 17 because that's when you get your license.
Okay.
Quick math, 6 years. I've been driving for 6 years.
Charlie.
Never have I ever blown my nose in the car. Ever.
Okay, he's not old enough, right?
You can sniff until you get there, That's just...
But anyway, it's good to have a red light every now and then. It would be super if every time you show up at a place...
I got to go get him. Buy me some time.
All right. It would be super, I think, anytime you go to like CVS or the doctor, wherever you go, you never... Oh, the registry, huh? You never have to wait in line again. Wouldn't that be so cool? All right, so that would be my answer to Would You Rather here. Matt is currently trying to lasso a dog. He's trying to get Charlie, who is biting at his hands. So this could, if I could give you play-by-play right now, this would be so cool, but I just can't seem to work it out. All right, so what do you have for the chats? Now, Allison said, oh, yeah, he's got him. He's coming back with the Charlie in his hands. Allison said it's good to pick up things that have dropped at a red light. All right? So if you drop something in the car, it's good to pick that up. Gail did say, Matt, one day you'll be saying repeatedly, I get it now. So this is what he was talking about. Here we go.
Oh, my goodness.
The rascal's on camera.
I also just gave him a treat, like, in my spot, so there's going to be crumbs everywhere.
And that's going to annoy.
Just got to readjust here.
That's going to annoy you all day.
Don't drink my coffee.
Hey, buddy.
All right, what are we doing? I'm sweating. What's going on? I might be bleeding as well. No, I'm just kidding. What? You just pausing?
He's just such a... And then he looks at you like, what?
I'm a good boy.
What did I do?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
It's like, there's no problems here.
He's just chewing up
Just chill, Charlie. Why don't you take a nap? Right in my lap here, buddy.
He's chewing up the doormat is what he's doing now.
Yeah,
So
or trying to. That's why he got caught.
let's take a video after the show showing the aftermath of Charlie.
No.
No?
No.
You don't want to show it?
I don't want to show people that. That's a hidden secret of the show.
All right, so back to Would You Rather, which we already realized that he's never blown his nose at a red light.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather... now, this one I can't decide on.
All right.
Would you rather have all of your clothes fit perfectly or have the most comfortable pillow, blankets, and sheets in existence?
I'm going to go with clothes fit perfectly.
I'm leaning to that, too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a pretty comfortable, setup right now. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I don't require too much. Not a picky sleeper.
Right.
So
Yeah, I'm fine with what we have on the bed, too.
I'm going to go with clothes fitting perfectly.
Clothes fitting perfectly. Yeah. Anybody else?
Let's see. Dana and Justin both said bedding. Justin said sheets.
Really?
Interesting.
Okay.
Abby said clothes, though.
Yeah.
Allison says clothes. Yeah. Yeah, Allison said bedding is good. I feel like we all kind of just find our thing when it comes to bedding, and we just stick with it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I don't require too much. That's like when they came out with memory foam pillows. That was the craze, right?
Right.
I got them, hated them.
Did you really?
I don't like memory foam pillows.
I don't have one.
I want like a nice soft pillow. Head sinks into it. Like they're not feathers, but I don't think anyone. Do they make feather pillows anymore? Probably super expensive.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anyways, clothes.
All right.
For sure.
Yeah. How about this one? Would you rather move to a new city or town every week or never be able to leave the city or town you were born in?
That's tough.
That's kind of deep.
Neither, but I don't think that's an option. Probably living in the place you were born in. I just don't think I'd want to move every week.
That's the thing that gets me, yeah.
You really can't settle in anywhere. So
And you can't develop favorite restaurants or anything like that. So
wait, it says you'll never be able to. So you can't even travel though.
Would you rather move to a new city or town every week or never be able to leave the city or town you were born in?
Damn.
I still think
both are pretty miserable, but I think I choose the second one.
If I had to choose one, which I guess is the point of the game, right?
That's true. Yeah. You can't pick neither.
I think I would go with the city or town I was born in.
Yeah, same.
Not a bad place.
Justin says new city, but moving every week.
Every week, though, is the thing that kind of hangs me up.
Living out of a suitcase, you can never buy furniture ever.
True.
Yeah,
true.
Unless you make enough money where you got a moving team you got a moving company that follows you around every week. I don't know. That's tough.
And finally, would you rather live in a cave or live in a treehouse?
I see. This one's funny because I don't think it's even a question. A treehouse.
I would say treehouse, but then this morning I started to think, would I be able to, at this age, still climb into it?
Yeah, but have you seen some of these tree houses?
Are
we talking Treehouse Masters treehouse? Because we're talking literally a house in the trees, a full blown. I feel like you're gonna hit buttons and move sliders and stuff. What are you doing?
He's sniffing all the buttons.
Yeah, and he licked one. Hey, guy.
Don't you know that Matt's a germaphobe? He's not gonna like that.
Funny enough, not really with Charlie. Except when he's eating stuff like rabbit poop and stuff. Then I take some time away from him. But other than that, we're cool. We're boys.
So what do you think? Would you rather live in a cave or a tree? I would think, a cave would be all damp and dark, and a treehouse, like you said, and if it's one of those massive tree
exactly.
houses.
Hello. Everybody said treehouse except Allison. Allison said cave. Treehouse with hurricanes can be rough.
Oh,
true.
That's a good point.
True, but I mean, you can't really make a cave nice though. Living in
I don't
rocks,
think so.
Dirt and stuff. There's no cave masters. New idea for a TV show, but there's no cave masters out there.
I bet Bear Grylls would be fine with that, right?
True,
Yeah.
maybe.
He'd rock that treehouse.
Here's an idea, HGTV.
All right.
Hit me up. I have no background at all in building anything, but I got you.
There you go. That's Would You Rather for this week. I did come across, I have a leftover Easter story this morning. I read this one this weekend. It's the story of some of our favorite treats. Oh, and before I get to that, though.
I'm confused. What's going on?
Where did I put it?
Off script.
No, it's not
You
there.
kind of smell, Charlie. What'd you do, bro?
We got a comment on the video that we posted about trying Cadbury cream eggs for Foodie Friday.
Yep.
Our friend Paul Coe said, "My sister gets very nauseous at the sight of these Cadbury eggs. So, a few years ago, I sent her a bulk order from Amazon. Around 200 eggs. Didn't stay in her house very long. The neighborhood kids were very happy."
That is a prime prank. Like that is.
Isn't that?
That's probably an expensive prank. I don't know how much 200 eggs would cost, but that costs a decent chunk of change.
The 12 that I bought were not cheap. I forgot what they were, but I remember Mom looked at the price. She was like, wow. I said, "Ooh, budget director, are you upset?"
At that point, you're like banking on the fact that they're going to at least throw up. That's, that's the level you're going to with that prank, but that's funny. Charlie's yawning. Are we boring you? Is it this boring of a show, man?
Well, I'm just sitting on your lap, man. I don't get to destroy
Why don't you
anything.
say something,
Yeah.
You got a microphone. Make a statement. Nothing.
That's all you, dude.
Nothing.
No? Okay. An Easter celebration would not be complete without the sweet treats that we've all come to love. Good Housekeeping looked at the origin of some of our favorites. Jelly beans evolved from the Middle Eastern treat called fruit jellies. They arrived in the U.S. in the late 19th century. According to the Oxford Encyclopedia of Food and Drink in America, they did not become associated with Easter until the 1930s. Peeps, those sugary marshmallow chicks and bunnies
that Pete loves so much.
Kind of. They were created by candy maker Sam Bourne in the 1950s. Back then, each peep took 27 hours to make.
Huh?
By hand.
Why would you make it at that point?
27 hours to make one peep.
That's crazy.
Sam's son streamlined the process so that it now only takes 6 minutes to make a peep.
Is it worth it? Is what I asked. That back when it was 27 hours, was it worth it to make a peep?
I guess it was. It was new, so people must have
interesting
bought them.
I guess.
And why do we have chocolate bunnies on Easter? Well, it likely originated in Germany in the 19th century. Bunny-shaped molds can be traced back to Munich in the 1850s. In the 1920s, Americans ordered their chocolate bunnies through a catalog. These days, just like real bunnies, they are mass-produced, plentiful, and they come in all sizes. In fact, there is a candy maker in town, Dorothy Cox Chocolates. I think every year they make like a 35-pound bunny.
Who eats it?
Can't go to one person, huh? No.
That would be very concerning for their health.
Hey, do you get derailed by a lot of emails? You said you get quite a few emails, right?
Yeah, I go through them every day, so, I keep it clear.
You can be having a great day at work. Everything's going smoothly until, ding, you get a negative email that sends you crashing back to Earth.
Well, it's different. You see, my emails are, go buy another box of Cheez-Its or something like that. Like, check out this deal for a pair of pants. I think this is talking about work emails.
By the way, I did successfully unsubscribe.
Hey, there we go.
To Publishers Clearinghouse.
Nice.
Took two tries, because they
you got to go to the website.
Yeah,
it redirects you.
Back to work emails here. Almost 90% of us consider going through the business inbox to be the most annoying part of our day. But you don't have to be knocked off your game if you use these tips, all right? Number one, pause. Resist the urge to respond quickly. Take a deep breath or several of them.
Be careful, though, because you might forget about the email and never respond.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
That happens to some of us.
But I can't agree with that more. That if you get a negative email, don't fire right back because you gotta play it cool. Reread the message. Reread it carefully to make sure you haven't misinterpreted it, because that could happen. You could take it personally, right away. Stay calm and avoid getting defensive. Craft a professional and respectful response that is short and straightforward, and steer clear of sarcasm. Just stay straightforward.
Sarcasm doesn't work in text form.
No.
No.
Ask for help. Get advice from someone who's not personally involved in the matter. Hey, what do you think? Should I write back to this clown? And the final point, which I already mentioned, is never take it personally. They're not really... it may seem like they're attacking you, but they're attacking what you said or what you did.
Yeah.
So it's not a direct reflection on you.
Charlie won't sit down. I don't know what... I guess we're doing the show like this.
I guess so.
Yeah.
You have one more treat there over by your hand,
too.
He
knows. Oh, he knows. Yes, that's what he's looking for.
People in the news on this Monday morning, a Cleveland woman got a stern talking to from a police dispatcher because she called 911 to complain about being short-chickened by KFC.
Seems like a valid reason.
The woman called the emergency line from the drive-thru to complain that she paid for 8 pieces of chicken and she only got 4.
Man.
The dispatcher explained, that 911 is for emergencies only, and then the woman explained, I only got 4 pieces of chicken. I want my chicken. The dispatcher again explained there is not much the police can do about it and advised her to talk to the manager of the KFC about her chicken. But the woman was insistent, and demanded to have an officer dispatched to the KFC. So they sent one. They sent a police officer over to explain to her that there's nothing the police can do about it.
See, from the sound of it, like just the way that the dispatcher had to suggest that she talks to the manager, it sounded like she didn't even try that. She just went right for calling the police.
Yep.
Like that was her first option. She got her meal, counted the chicken, called the cops. Like that was the order of events. Not once did she go back in and was like, excuse me, can I speak to your manager? No. She was going to take this through the legal system.
Maybe she didn't want to get out of the car.
That sounds about right. Big difference there. 8 pieces of chicken and 4 pieces of chicken. I'd be a little upset, but I think that's a simple, excuse me, I ordered an 8-piece. You only gave me a 4-piece. Okay, let me just get that for you.
Chances are she had the receipt, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, she probably started yelling right off the bat. Instead of just be nice. People make mistakes, I'm sure there is a 4-piece chicken. He probably thought he was just making another 4-piece chicken.
Yeah.
Just be nice. Ask for them to fix it. Most of the time, they'll fix it.
I had a mistake happen to our benefit the other night.
Don't go eating the
chicken. When I did a softball game, it was coming up. It was dinner time by the time I was heading home. So I called Matt. I said, "Hey, you mind if we do takeout tonight? What do you mind saying? I was going to. What can I get you at McDonald's?" Mm-hmm. So he gave me his order, and he wanted large because he was hungry. So
thank you for exposing that information.
I ordered. Well, it's key to the story.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but it's key to the story.
We'll let it happen. Then.
All right. So I ordered your meal first. Mm-hmm. And I said, and please make it large. Then I ordered my meal, which I didn't say, please make it large.
Okay.
So as I drove up to the window, I paid, got the receipt. As I drove up to the window and had a little wait, I don't know what the guy in front of me ordered, but I had a little wait.
Oh, Pete, over here, impatient.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the slip and I'm seeing that my meal says large. Thank God yours did too. Mm-hmm. So she gave me 2 large meals when I only wanted 1 large meal. So
yeah, but you kind of made it confusing. Did you specifically say medium for yours?
No. But I didn't say large.
But that's, I'm going to go that it's not their fault.
Okay.
I would leave that up to dealer's choice, what they make it.
Okay.
Because you made it kind of confusing.
Now,
see, the way to get exactly what you want is ask for exactly what you want.
Can I get that on a T-shirt?
Sure.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
That is great advice.
But then you wouldn't be able to read it. Maybe we should get it.
Yeah.
I'll put it on your dashboard.
Okay.
In the car. To get what you want, ask for what you want.
Now, my mom would have said, I ain't paying for this, but I was okay. Yes, it cost a little more money, but I got more fries.
But I do think, and you're ordering and you're like, and can you make that large? And I'll also take this meal. I would assume that it's also large. I think I would do the same thing.
All right.
You're not specifying.
All right. And what's the difference? Isn't it just you get more fries?
Yeah, you get a bigger fry and a bigger drink.
Yeah. Oh, a bigger drink too?
You get a bottle of water.
I get a bottle of water.
You don't get a bigger bottle of water.
Right.
No. But you get a bigger cup.
drink.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Time for today's random question. And the random question kind of comes after Easter here. Well, it does come after Easter, obviously, but it ties in. Do you think you eat more candy now than when you were a kid? Now, I can see some people saying that they don't eat candy because they watch their sugar, things like that. I understand that. Do you eat more candy now than when you were a kid? My answer would be yes, because there's no one to tell me no.
Except your wife.
She doesn't really. I don't think she
No,
has.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't think she does with candy.
There's you guys.
We make fun of you.
You pick on me.
Yeah, exactly. We don't tell you no. We make fun of you. I would actually say when I was a kid, though, I actually don't really. I enjoy candy, but not like super frequently.
Okay.
Yeah. So the show is just so boring to
We
him.
are boring this puppy.
I apologize, Charlie. I apologize. No, but yeah, definitely when I was a kid. Yeah.
There is a surprising new survey that found nearly 50% of adults admitted they eat more candy now than when they were younger. I'm not alone.
But no, you're definitely right with the reason. There's no one.
There's no one
to tell
you know.
no. That's what's dangerous about growing up and making your own money. You decide what you do with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yep.
And there's no one there to say, you really want, unless it's your spouse. Yeah.
True. Hey, what are you doing? Just walking on the set over here. Okay. He's like, I wasn't in the camera enough. I would like to be featured more, please.
I'm ready for my close up.
My name is Charlie. I'm being held hostage on the show right now.
How many people are watching you and don't care even what we are talking about?
Yeah, pretty much. He's getting ready. Are you ready to pounce? What are you doing? I feel like he's going to try and like jump to you.
I think he's trying to find a way out.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to get out of here.
I want to go chew up the couch, please. I was told I could chew up the couch this morning.
I would really like to get out of here.
Well, we're almost done, buddy. Come here. Settle down. I can't see anything on the screen.
So I asked earlier this morning, how many
don't spill my coffee.
How many toppings are too many toppings for a pizza?
Good Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we get? Like maybe 2 or 3 toppings on a pizza?
Sometimes.
We got one of our favorites the other night. What's it called?
It's called a Cali pizza.
Cali pizza from Domino's.
Yeah, big West Coast people over here.
So it has chicken, bacon,
and sun-dried tomatoes.
Sun-dried tomatoes. And is it Alfredo or is it?
I don't know if it's Alfredo. Actually, I think it is.
Yeah, because
it's not.
It's not really a tomato sauce.
No, it's not a tomato sauce. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Alfredo.
Well, Domino's in Japan is testing that theory of how many toppings are too many toppings. They have the best 34 pizza, which, yes, is an extra large pizza with 34 different toppings. It costs $24 for this one large pizza. I don't have all 34 toppings here because some of them might be unique to Japan, but the 34 toppings include garlic. I'm okay with it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I should point out, they put these things, all of these things are in like quarters. So it's not 34 things on the pizza. It's like some of these things are up here, some of these things will be down here,
Okay.
some of these things will be over here.
That makes it a little bit better.
Right.
Only a little bit. But.
So some of the 34 toppings include garlic, jalapenos, which I'm not a fan of.
I'm not, but I feel like that's okay to be on a pizza.
Asparagus.
Weird to be on a pizza. No.
Cherry tomatoes. All right. Bacon.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Mayonnaise.
What?
Mushrooms. Shrimp.
That's kind of weird.
A seafood mix of octopus, scallops, lobster, and mussels.
Nah.
Roast chicken. Teriyaki chicken.
Okay.
Charcoal grilled beef.
Okay.
Corn on a pizza.
That's weird.
Italian sausage, which he doesn't like.
I don't, but that's
I can
normal.
see it.
Yeah.
Pepperoni.
Mm-hmm.
Rice cake.
That's weird. How would that even go about? Like who's? I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
Spinach. Green bell peppers. Onions. Gouda and cheddar cheese. Mozzarella cheese. White sauce, basil sauce, and tomato sauce.
Okay.
That's why I pointed out they're in quantities.
Yeah, I was going to say, all mixed together doesn't sound too great.
Yeah, it
no.
doesn't sound too. A 34 topping pizza. Would you be curious?
That just seems like a hassle. I don't even know how we would go about doing that. Like, how do you eat that? I don't know. Plus, some of those should not be on pizza.
I don't think so. No. Some of those. I mean, I love seafood.
Danny says, I think more than 3 toppings is too much. Yeah, I agree.
I would agree. I would agree. What's a veggie pizza? I know it's not one of your favorites.
Has veggies on it.
Yeah, but what does it have? It has, I would think, it
Peppers.
has onions, peppers, olives,
Mushrooms.
mushrooms. Right.
Probably that.
So maybe the 4 toppings.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I think I agree with Dana.
34.
3 is enough.
Gross.
3 is enough.
Dana says the sogginess of that pizza. Yeah. Ugh.
And finally, how'd you sleep last night? Does your partner ruin your sleep? There's a new survey that found 40% of respondents have ended a relationship over their ex's poor sleeping habits. Now, I know when I was going through that spell of not sleeping for like 2 or 3 days, I was really ticking off your mom.
Yeah, she wanted to kill you. Yeah. Yep.
Because I kept, I'd come downstairs, watch a little TV, go back upstairs, try to sleep. And she was like, you kept coming in and out.
Well, no,
and
here
in
was the
and out.
problem. Every day she was like, hey, should I just sleep downstairs? We can avoid this. You were like, no. You sleep in the bed. And she was like, okay. And then you'd be up, down. And you'd be like, hey, I'm going to go downstairs. And she was like, yes. And then you'd show back
Come
up
right
5
back
minutes
up.
later.
No, not 5.
It's like 5 minutes later.
According to the survey, 78% said sleep compatibility was important to them. And 56% of couples who sleep together at night would rather sleep separately because of their partner's sleeping habits. I was talking with a friend recently who said a lot of couples do this.
Sleep divorce.
No, but a lot of couples do. They sleep in different beds because of either snoring or tossing and turning or what. It seems the average person will put up with a snoring partner for an hour and a half before sending them to the couch or moving themselves. I don't know, an hour and a half. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
To put up. I mean, I can see, hey, roll over, when someone's snoring, but to put up with it for an hour and a half before kicking them out or you going to another room.
See, funny enough, Trisha said that the snoring doesn't bother. Like, she got used to the snoring. So, like, that doesn't faze her. But it was you getting up and down and up and down. Yeah. Thank God you sleep again. Or
Yes.
we would have had to change no more show because the studio would have became Trisha's room.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank God you can sleep.
So I learned recently from a friend that this is not uncommon for couples to sleep in other rooms because they want to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anyone can relate or if anyone has stories. Feel free to put it in the chats.
Gail says, Bill and I had to have separate rooms. We annoyed each other's sleep. I mean, hey, Pete was doing that to George.
I did. Yeah, we had that one bad week back in whatever, was it February, I think?
I have no idea.
February or March?
We try not to think about that.
Yeah, that's a distant memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was mainly because, it was just you and your stubbornness. This all could have been, we have a sleep sofa. It's pretty comfy. Trish could have slept there, but you were like too nice or whatever you were trying to do. You were like, no, sweetie.
Here I was.
Stay right here, and you'll sleep fine. I promise. I'm not going to do it tonight. Get up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down.
I didn't want to inconvenience her.
You did,
and yet
though.
I ended up inconveniencing her.
This guy. Shout out to Trish. You're a trooper.
My name's not Trish.
That's okay.
There you go. Trish, by the way, working up in Boston today. Hats off to all of my. I do know a couple of people that are running the Boston Marathon. I know more people that are working at it, but it is Marathon Monday in Massachusetts. The race steps off. What time does it go off? 9-ish?
I have no
10-ish?
idea.
I think it's around 9. So
Doug asked me yesterday. He's like, Matt, you want to watch the marathon tomorrow? All of it, the whole thing, from the first runner to the last runner. I was like, yeah. Let's do it.
let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be exciting.
Red Sox game at 11 o'clock this morning.
So, always weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I read this year that I guess there are some games that are going to be streaming on Peacock.
Oh.
Peacock has an agreement with the MLB, but they're going to be Sunday morning at 11:30.
Don't like that.
And if you're saying, oh, but not the Red Sox, May 8th.
Ugh.
If that's a Sunday, I think May 8th, the Red Sox have a Sunday morning game at 11:30.
Hey, you know what? That's okay because just miss the beginning. It's the beginning of the game. Whatever. But by the time you're done with your lazy morning. We all have lazy mornings on Sundays sometimes.
Yep.
By the time you're done with that, you'll hop in at like the 6th inning. It'll be good.
Be all set?
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
The sixth inning will be at like 7 o'clock at night. That's how long a baseball game feels,
That'll do it for today. Stay tuned for the post show coming up in just a few minutes, if we have time, because Charlie's destroying the stew. That's where we catch up on some of your chats and just hang out for a bit. If you must go, we do leave you with a thought for the day. And our thought today is stop yourself from stopping yourself. Something we do quite a few times, I'm sure. All right, we'll be right back with the post show.
Back.
Watched a good movie this weekend. I forgot to mention this during the show, part of the show. Is it safe to watch Will Smith movies yet? I don't know. We did. I watched that King Richard. Priscilla and I watched that movie King Richard. It's about Venus and Serena Williams. It's really about their father who made them tennis stars. And I can see why Will Smith won the award. I know we're all, Team Will or Team Chris Rock. But
are many people team this, team? It's like Twilight all over again.
They were at the beginning. I think people were taking sides at the beginning.
I don't think you need to feel guilty about watching a movie, though. It's created before this all happened.
But I see why he won the Oscar, though. He did a great performance. And
now, don't go praising Bill Cosby. That might be an issue.
Yeah, that could still be.
Yeah, don't do that.
I always liked Bill until I found out.
Yeah, but when did he start? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, here.
Just not a great guy.
So the movie is called King Richard. It's on HBO? What's it called? HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Yeah. So it's very good, and it's funny though. You watch the movie and you're like, was the guy a genius or was he a master manipulator?
I have no idea because I didn't watch the movie.
Well, someday get around to watching it. And remember, I asked that.
I'll add it to my list.
Okay.
I'll add it to my list. All right, let's see here. Back to candy. Justin says he eats candy less, to be honest. Yeah,
less candy?
I'm the same. Dana says same amount, love candy. And Gail says, I definitely was eating more candy as an adult than as a kid, but I'm off it now. Never felt better.
Well, never felt better.
Maybe a little motivation to quit candy, Pete.
Maybe.
Probably not. This guy can't go without his Reese's.
Hey, Mom got all of us Reese's bunnies for Easter. They were
never had Reese's bunnies.
They were all sitting at our places for Easter.
Very nice. Thank you, Trish.
My name's not Trish.
Anyways.
I have not opened it yet.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Well, it's because we had a Claire cake yesterday. A little dessert. Yeah.
I had double dessert.
Cat's a Claire cake.
Cat makes this a clear cake that I had dessert after dinner, and then later at night I was like, hey, any more of that a clear cake?
Yeah, we all did the same thing. Yeah. We all did the same thing.
Here we are, fat, round, and stupid this morning.
By the way, as for the rice cake, Justin said the rice cake isn't like a regular rice cake in America. It's almost like a pasta. So it seems a little bit better than,
really?
than if we slapped one of those.
Okay.
Who makes the rice cakes here? the dude wearing the hat, the long hair,
yeah.
old dude, white
Quaker.
hair. Yeah,
Quaker.
Quaker Oats.
Quaker Oats.
People.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like that, apparently.
Mom went through a spell, or one of the girls went through a spell of having those, I'm going to eat these rice cakes instead of my usual treats. And I was like, it's like eating.
It's good if you put stuff on it. Why are you criticizing? You criticize
gotta-
people when they try to be healthy, Pete.
But those rice
Charlie,
cakes, I
hey,
mean, it's like,
stop, dude.
if you didn't put peanut butter on them, I mean, why? You know?
I don't think many people eat them just plain, man.
No, I hope not.
You're always like, why not just eat a Reese's? Like, I'm sick of the rice cakes. Just eat a Reese's already. Join the dark side.
Enjoyed life.
Peter. There's no need to criticize people being healthy.
Matthew.
Because personally, I've had rice cakes before, so I feel like this is a personal attack on me. And I think they're pretty good sometimes.
I said don't take things personally, right?
God, this guy. Anyways, what are we doing in the chat? What's going on? How's everybody doing? By the way, an IPA is an India Pale Ale.
India Pale Ale.
Yeah.
I kind of think I would like it.
I'm down to try.
All right.
Pete,
send a few home.
Okay, but here's how Pete drinks beer. He'll buy a 6-pack, drink 3 of them, and then the last 3 sit in the fridge for 6 months. Every time.
My favorite time to drink a beer was always after cutting the grass, and I don't cut the grass anymore.
Yeah, but you drink one when you're grilling.
That's true.
But for some reason, you grill and then wait 6 months before you grill again. And so there always is 3 Corona Lights in the back of the fridge.
And somebody shows up and say, one of the guys will say, "Dad, how old is this?" It's about 5 months.
Well,
that's skunky.
Back when I built the shed when was that? I think I was 25. So what is that?
I think I built the shed in 1987.
Yeah, so I bought them back then. So it should still be good. It's all right. It should have the alcohol in it.
Who knows? Who knows?
This guy. Let's see. Abby said, I woke up to the cat batting around the Easter eggs yesterday morning. Yikes. She said, I had 135 eggs to hide, and I think I found them all. You think? Did you not count? Did you not have somebody playing the Nana role, counting the eggs afterwards to make sure you got them all?
So had she already hidden them and the cat found them? And I don't know.
So did you have to hide them again? I did see a funny thing on Facebook about... you should put our charcuterie board stuff, like cheese, meats, and stuff, in the eggs. Because that way if you don't find them, you'll at least smell them soon.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that
once they start rotting, you'll be able to find them. Just follow the scent.
By the way, I spoke to my cousin this weekend.
Okay.
Called to wish her a happy Easter. Mm-hmm. And I asked her about that peanut hunt. Remember I mentioned, I think, on Friday or Thursday.
Yes.
That we used to get together and
peanuts.
We would be hunting these shelled peanuts. And I said, I know it wasn't Easter, because she always had an Easter egg hunt. Mm. She would do that, or she did do that, we had a big celebration for my aunt, her mother's birthday. So that was in June, and we had that hunt.
All right.
But she said she didn't do it for too many years because she couldn't keep ahead of the squirrels.
I was just going to say, yeah. Squirrels must have been a problem.
Yeah, couldn't hide those the night before.
That's like every now and then I'll find the shell of a peanut in the yard, and I'm like, none of us are eating shelled peanuts, but the squirrels must find it somewhere and bring the shell. Yeah.
Huh. Didn't know that.
Interesting. Let's see. Talking about the Celtics, Dana said, I support my home team, but I can't watch b-ball. I only really watch playoff basketball.
Yeah.
And yesterday, Doug wanted to watch golf.
Right.
So that's what we were watching. It was pretty exciting, though. I get into any sport that you put on the TV. So I was into golf yesterday.
Did they ever finish the Bristol dirt race?
Oh, look it up. It sounded like, as we were going to bed, it sounded like they were going to start up again. So
my future,
who won?
My future son-in-law Josh, it loves NASCAR, and after football, we were kind of like lost this year. So we figured we'd give NASCAR a chance, and
we're enjoying it.
Yeah,
at least I am. I'm enjoying it. Let's see. Dana says there's a pub in Freeport, Maine, where the sale of Maine from Massachusetts was signed, worth a day trip.
Maine used to be part of Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is where there's a pub in Freeport, Maine.
Oh, Freeport.
Yeah, worth a day trip. So let's use our teleporting skills and get up there.
All right, so they must have restarted because...
They did, yeah.
Kyle Busch won.
Really?
Yeah.
He wasn't even close to the top.
And first place was Busch, then Reddick, then Logano. Then Larson and Blaney was 5th.
Hey, okay.
Josh's guy Blaney was 5th.
That's what I'm talking about. And he's not typically, because it was a dirt track, and I guess Blaney's not a huge dirt guy, so that's a good finish for a guy that's not a dirt guy.
And it was wild watching this, because they brought it. It's not Bristol, Tennessee is not normally a dirt track. Mm-hmm. So what did I tell you they brought in?
It was either 200 or 2,000 truckloads. I don't know. It's a big difference there, but one of the two.
Josh told us the dirt on the track was 3 feet deep.
Yeah.
And they, of course, packed it down, but then it started to rain.
Yeah.
So they pulled everybody off, and they're like, oh, go slip slide around that.
But luckily, the rain didn't last too long, so they were able to restart.
Let's see. The NASCAR Cup Series youth movement was put on hold thanks to an absolutely stunning finish where Kyle Busch stole a win from Chase Briscoe, wrecked Tyler Reddick as he attempted a slide job in turn 3. Whoa. Have to ask Josh what that's all about.
Yeah, people were sliding all over the place, which made it a little bit more interesting. Let's see. We got any more chats today? I am waiting for Blaney to win. It's Josh's guy, so like
someday,
just I've been rooting for him too. He seems like a cool dude. Hasn't won yet, so I'm still waiting. I'm waiting to pop the champagne. I don't know if we go crazy. I don't know what the protocol is because he hasn't won yet.
We haven't gone through.
Do we all stop punching each other in the face out of excitement? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the protocol. Some guys drink milk, I think. What is that? There's a race where they drink milk.
They drink milk at one of these races.
Do we all start shotgunning milk cartons? I don't know how it works, but I want to be a part of it.
How about the watermelon guy that won one year?
That's true.
There's a guy, I forgot his name.
He grows what? Is it Chastain? I don't know.
Might be.
Maybe.
His other job, his family owns a watermelon farm.
Pretty cool thing to own.
If he wins a race, they must bring a watermelon to every race because you never know.
That's true. Someone just has a watermelon cooler.
If he wins a race, as he climbs on top of his car, someone hands him a watermelon, and he just, bam, breaks it on the ground.
It's pretty awesome.
Spikes it, little Gronk spikes.
Thanks for the guy that has to clean it up, but
Yeah, right.
But yeah.
Also, they always show videos because I guess Kat and Josh are going to a motocross at Gillette Stadium next week.
A couple weeks, yeah.
Where they also bring in truckloads of dirt.
Well, they do it for Monster Jam. Like, they fill up the Dunkin' Donuts Center with dirt.
They always show videos of the dirt coming in, but you never see the guys that have to clean it.
I'm assuming bulldozers, but like when it gets down to like low, do they just bring out some vacuums? Just vacuum it on up? Maybe. I don't know.
We got a broom brigade,
yeah. Maybe? By the way, back to Would You Rather, which I didn't realize this, but when the question was, where was it? Would you rather have, would all traffic lights be green or never have to stand in line? Emily said lines. Imagine at Disney. Great point. Wow. Imagine the amount of rides you could get on in a day.
If you could just walk right up.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's the one I'm going with.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I don't mind a red light, Yeah. I don't mind a red light.
No.
There's a lot you can do at a red light. Oh, wait. No. SpongeBob wrote about what not to do at a red light. That's right. So.
The world according to SpongeBob.
You can do everything except what SpongeBob wrote down.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true.
I'll have to research what he wrote down.
I don't remember. For the longest time, it was just I remember that part. But.
By the way, in case you're wondering, because I did mention last week that if Doug and Marla was staying here, they would be on the other side of the studio bright and early. They're not sleeping here.
Yeah.
They're sleeping at a friend's house down the road.
Yeah. So. It's kind of nice because we basically have an extension of the house because we're so close with the people on the street.
Right.
Yeah. Diane says the thing about Would You Rather is that you should say the first thing that pops into your mind, then go back and analyze it after. But are we stuck with the first thing that we said? Plus, actually, today I didn't analyze it that much. I already knew.
Yeah.
I already knew my answers.
I would think not. I would think we're allowed to change our mind.
All right. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that next Monday.
Okay.
I think that's it. If I miss anything big, let me know.
So what are we up to today? We know we're going over to Kat and Josh's house because Doug and Marla have not seen it since furniture came in. Well, Marla hasn't seen it at all. So.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
Gary says IPA tastes like a flat tire. Sorry, Dana. Dana's trying to get somebody to take these IPAs, and Gary's like, nope, they taste like garbage.
Tastes like garbage.
Now, what does a flat tire taste like, Gary? What do you have this? You have this piece of knowledge?
Can't say I've ever had one.
We all just need to find a flat tire and lick it real quick, and we're like, oh, IPA. Tastes just like an IPA.
Yep.
So I don't know about that.
Well,
Dana says enjoy a cold one while Matt's cutting the grass.
I could enjoy the cold one.
Yeah, but I feel like that'd be so stressful to be cutting the grass.
Hey.
And I just see Pete in a rocking chair on the porch.
You missed the spot.
Hey, new lawnmower though.
Yes.
We got a new lawnmower this weekend.
Trish took him to the store because, well, that was one of your complaints. The other one was too low.
She bought a lawnmower without me last time, even though I'm the one cutting the grass.
Right.
And she bought probably the only lawnmower where the handle wasn't adjustable. I've never seen that before. Doug came home one time. I was like, "Hey, take a look. Am I missing something?" He's like, "No, this handle literally doesn't move."
Doesn't move.
Really weird, but it was really low. Could not adjust it. So my back was killing me every time I had to cut the grass. Charlie, settle down, buddy.
What was the thing you said when you came back home after getting the mower? Didn't you say something like the lawnmower place should have like a...
It should have a patch of grass.
Yeah, so you could try it out.
Yeah, and hear me out, though. You should just pick a place to put your lawnmower store where there's already grass. Then you don't have to pay for landscaping because everyone can test out the mowers by cutting the grass. You always got someone to landscape. Now unless sales are down, then you're screwed. But in that case, just take one of the mowers real quick and mow it. But
I like it.
I want to test out the mower, test out the cut, you know?
You've got so many ideas.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
What do I do with this
explored.
useless knowledge? I'm never going to own a lawnmower place, ever. I have no desire to. But I have this piece of knowledge.
I guess.
Yeah. It's a curse, really. But it's a self-propelled lawnmower. I've never had one of those before. I don't know. Sounds pretty cool.
All right.
Less stress on the back, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll enjoy cutting the grass. Probably not. But
I used to. That amazes you, right?
the only thing I like about cutting the grass is I like periods of time when I have an excuse to like listen to music or podcasts. I don't often get those like staining the deck. Hate doing it, but I enjoyed. I like listening to albums, but a lot of the time I don't have time to listen to the whole album. That was a time I did.
Okay.
So.
Well, there you go. You have to find the positive.
I do. I still hate it, but I do. I did find a positive. Yeah.
Okay.
But I found something I hate. Last thing for today. I found something I hate more than cutting the grass.
What's that?
Raking.
Oh, yeah.
It sucks. Yeah.
He was raking up the yard. Get the old shoulders aching the next day.
My shoulders were aching. My back was aching. I got blisters on my hands. And then, so I was like, well, let me wear gloves this time. And you guys bought me gloves for Christmas, work gloves for Christmas. They made my hands yellow.
Must have been cheap
So
gloves.
that was, it was a prank of some kind, I guess.
How old are you?
23.
And you're falling apart.
I am. All this work Trish makes me do.
Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for sticking with us and putting up with us. All right?
Yeah, pretty much. Putting up with Charlie.
Yeah. No matter what, today we hope you go out and make it a great day.
Peace.